tapping. My name is Teresa. I would like to welcome you each out to the shed of many names on this beautiful evening where I'm finally getting around to straining the Cocoa Nib tincture. Now here's one thing I want to show y'all. Do not panic. Nothing is wrong with your tincture. You see this layer here? That's natural cocoa powder. Nothing's wrong with that. And your cocoa nibs are down here. And this is a beautiful, dark, rich cocoa nib tincture. Now, important parts. Extremely wonderful for cardiovascular health. It also helps to thin the blood and cause your blood to flow better throughout the brain and throughout your circulatory system. Now, one thing to take note of, it has natural caffeine in it. So if you can't have caffeine, you might want to avoid this tincture. Just saying, it's not massive caffeine, but it does have natural caffeine in it. Not only for the circulatory system, it is amazing for women who have horrid PMS. You can take this. It will help with cramping, mood swings, the cold flashes, the hot flashes. This also goes for women who are going through menopause as well. This helps with the mood swings, the hot and cold flashes also. Now, I will have even more information in the description box below this video. There's so much more wonderful information. This is starting to be used for Alzheimer's patients as well because of the boost in blood circulation to the brain. So, and so many, many more. And it's also anti-inflammatory as well. It helps with arthritis and pain. So let's get this started straining. Now, before we get started, as I get excited and jump the gun, make sure that your work surface is clean and sanitized. All your equipment is clean and sanitized. I'm going to be using another half-gallon jar to pour this in. I'm also going to be using a canning funnel and this wonderful, wonderful blessing here, a filterless coffee filter. They work wonders for straining tinctures. A bowl to put the nibs in and a spatula to kind of try to push as much alcohol out or tincture out as possible. Right now I'm going to tell you, you're not going to get it all out of the cocoa nibs, but get as much as you can. And my alcohol level did not go down much. So the first pour can always be very interesting. Look how dark and rich that is. It reminds me of liquid Tootsie Rolls. It is a beautiful brown, which it should be a beautiful dark, oh bug, should be a beautiful dark brown. That means that the alcohol has pulled out most of all the medicinal benefits of the cocoa nibs. Go on, bugs coming out of nowhere. Go on. I might get this done here soon. And see, you can push and get some of the alcohol out, but you're not going to get all of it out, unfortunately. Apparently, tapping gets more out. Just have to watch out for the nibs trying to jump out everywhere. Into the bowl they go. Okay, I'm gonna bring you back as soon as I get the rest of the nibs strained as much as I can. Alright, finally done straining it, and you can see how much of the alcohol, the cocoa nibs soaked into it. But here's something that most people don't tell you. After you've made the cocoa nib tincture, keep your cocoa nibs because I'm guaranteeing you that the alcohol did not pull out all of the cocoa um, important flavor as well as medicinal benefits. Now, what you can do is spread this on a either parchment paper lined or aluminum foil lined cookie sheet. Spread them out on the cookie sheet. Slow bake them in your oven at the lowest temperature until they are bone dry. Then you can powder them up, label them because they're going to be different from your other one. Label them and use the cocoa powder that it makes. It might not be as strong as regular cocoa nib uh, ground powder, but it's still there. And if you wanted to know, it might still have the alcohol taste and it'll still have some caffeine in it, but you can use that cocoa powder for dusting on cookies, on special cakes or pies, or if you wanted to get really fancy, you could take the powder, put it in a bowl, and roll your truffles in it. Don't don't discard your cocoa nibs just so easily. They are still usable. Now, with that being said, now you're going to see bubbles because of straining it. Down here, you will see cocoa powder residue. Do not worry. Nothing is wrong with your tincture. That's supposed to be in there. And you see it just a little bit better. But look how beautiful and brown that tincture is. And you see the the cocoa powder floating inside. Now, let's talk about dosage amounts. Dosage amounts depends on body size, of course. 10 to 20 drops 2 times a day, up to 3. No more than 3, y'all. Especially when you need it for either hot flashes or cold flashes or PMS cramps or inflammation, and so on. Now, just know it has caffeine in it, so be very careful if you're not supposed to have caffeine. Know the truth. Now, before you bottle it up, if you put them in 2 ounce dropper bottles like I do, you want to agitate it very well. Get the cocoa powder and everything mixed in. Put it in bottles, or you can pour your tincture into small, pour down into smaller bottles for storage space. Um, you can go down to jelly jars. I'm not big on the half jellies, but jelly jars is a good manageable size of jars. You want to make sure it has a good tight seal on it. Uh, yep, simple and easy. Now, I will say if you want to, you can also use it as a extract in cooking. I mostly make mine for medicinal purposes. Once in a blue moon, I will pour off a little jelly jar to have an cocoa nib or dark chocolate extract to use in baking, but not very often because the one jar lasts for quite a while. Now, of course, label your jar. Cocoa nib tincture. No, it's not 5, it's 6. 623. Man, I'm behind. Simple, easy, anybody can do this. All you need is your alcohol, whatever size jar you want to use, and your organic cocoa nibs. Please use the organic, that way you know exactly what's in it. You can do this, people. You can make yourself well. You can make your own medicine. Now, since I can't get onto these right away tonight, you can put them in a freezer Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer and get them dried and everything as soon as you can. Simple, easy, y'all. You can do this. You just have to believe in yourself and have the ingredients. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and I hope this encourages you to make your own. Continue to stock your pantries with food that will sustain you and keep you well. Medicines that will heal you. Protection as well as the bare necessities. Soap, body soap. You can double up body soap for shampoo. Um, Laundry detergent, the bare necessities, y'all. Make sure you have plenty put back because a day's a coming and we're going to need it all. I look forward to seeing y'all in my next video. Y'all take care and may you each be blessed. Hoot hoot. I'll see you soon.